What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Blue Side FC channel. I'm Neil Martin. And what happened? What happened? What happened? How can we bottle such a lead? A 2-0 lead. A 2-0 lead. How do we bottle such a lead? How is that possible? We did everything right. We did everything right. Just to fall short at the last minute. Sanchez, don't get me started on Sanchez. What were you thinking? What at all were you thinking? Just take your time, just relax, just have a calm head and make the right pass. And you pass this straight to Declan Rice, somebody who is also very, very clinical and is a very good finisher when he's outside the 18-yard box. And he scored beautifully. Like I had notes planned because I thought we were going to win this game. I had some good notes planned, but I thought this game was a done deal. We're going to win this, and then this happens. Immediately we conceded the goal. I knew they were going to be on us. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. We played very, very well. I mean, the game started in our favor. Like you could see the game plan clearly. Anybody could see the game plan clearly. That we're going to allow Arsenal to keep the ball, and then we were going to sit back and defend. And it worked well. And even when we got the ball too, we were able to hold it. Enzo in the middle was doing great. Enzo and Caicedo and Gallagher were doing great in the first half, and even the latter part of the second half until that Sanchez up happened. And it's so annoying. How can we be so good in a game and still draw? We haven't beaten Arsenal in a very long time, and we had the chance to beat them and have ended that unbeaten run, and we just threw it away. We threw 3 points away. Beating Arsenal would have given us so much confidence. We have given the fans confidence. It would have sent a message to the league that we are not messing about. And we did that. I feel like Pochettino's substitutions too didn't help us. Taking Palmer and Sterling off was such a big mistake. I love Madueke, but he didn't add anything to the team when he came on. Nicholas Jackson too was missing chances. I don't know what is wrong with this guy. Now. I really like this player during the preseason. I liked him in the beginning of the season, but it seems like now he's just messing up left, right, center. I just don't know what to say about Nicholas Jackson anymore, because he had some chances where I thought he could have hit it first time. There was an earlier chance when he came on, like I think about 2 or 3 minutes when he came on. He had a very, very good chance that I thought he could have played it or he could have hit it first time, but he was trying to go around Raya, and Raya was just there to pick it up. And Raya wasn't even his best today. Modric's goal that came into was a brilliant goal, but again, like I said, I had notes and I want to talk about the good things in this game and talk about the game overall, but this draw is just, the 2 goals that came in was deserved. I don't know what happened to the boys. Sanchez, mistake, and then Gusto, very good performance from him in this game, and then he does that. He just left Trossard. I don't know whether he forgot that Trossard was there. Trossard just left him in the dust, and Trossard was able to put it in, and Sanchez also couldn't make the save. It went to his arm and his leg, and yeah, it was unfortunate. It was very, very unfortunate. It was very, very unfortunate. We should have won this game. We should have won this game. Do I even need to talk about the good? I think I should, because some of the players did very, very well. They were not at fault to the goals that came into as well. So let's first talk about Cucurella. Cucurella, fantastic game in my view. If it wasn't for the fact that we drew this game or we conceded 2 goals in the late stages of the game, he should have won man of the match, because he was so good in pocketing Saka. He was so good in the beginning. He was blocking all Saka's chances. He was closing him down. Whenever he got the ball, he was closing him down. And he was even blocking other chances too as well. And that was very, very good from him. Cucurella he was everywhere at the back. He was everywhere. He wasn't tasked to move forward as he usually does. He was sitting in the back and was controlling the back more. I think it was Gusto that was moving forward a lot more. He was there for to replace Reece James. Reece James wasn't really fit to start the game. He had returned from injury, but wasn't fit to start the game. He came on later in the game, but he really didn't add much to it, because he came very, very late. He didn't add much to it. He was there just to maintain that we don't concede. Then we conceded from 2. I just don't know. But yeah, Cucurella was fantastic. He was fantastic in the game. He was one of the players there, even though I feel like per his performance alone, we deserved the win. We deserved the 3 points. We deserved to win this game, and we didn't. We didn't take the win. I'm so pissed. So pissed. How can we do that? How can we do this? Oh, man. So, next player I want to praise is Gallagher. Gallagher fantastic performance from him today too as well. Good performance from him today, and yeah, I just like how Gallagher was playing today. He was controlling that midfield very well, giving out passes, taking on tackles. He was winning possession. He was doing everything right in that midfield, and he was doing it well. And his link-up play with Palmer was good. Palmer is also another player that I need to highlight. He scored the first goal. Very good performance from him too as well. He was making the good runs. He was finding passes through. He was always there when Enzo gave him a pass. He was always there when Gallagher cut in and decided to take on the midfielders and give him a pass. And I just felt like he could have gotten a goal. Even right after he scored, he could have gotten a goal, but I just went a little bit shy of the posts on the right-hand side. And it was just unfortunate. And I feel like that goal to going in would have been 3-0. We could have won this game by 3 or 4 because we had chances from Palmer, we had chances from Nicholas Jackson when he came on. He was taking too many chances. Even when they scored a second goal, Nicholas Jackson was through on goal, and I felt like he could have taken the shot early on. He was being chased by Saliba, but I felt like he would have done better with the chance. He would have taken a first time shot. We saw him score a similar goal like that in the preseason. I don't know why he didn't take the shot first time. He decided to go forward, and Saliba was there to push him off, and Raya was able to take the ball off him. So yeah, unfortunate game. So yeah, Enzo in the middle, fantastic. Caicedo in the middle, fantastic. I think Caicedo wasn't his best today, but he was very good. He wasn't his best today because he was giving some balls away to us. So I gave like 1 or 2 balls away as well. But he was doing very well with the tackles. Arsenal, they couldn't play us. They know that they've gotten away with a draw. I consider it as a loss. I consider this game as a loss, to be honest. Even though we've gotten 1 point, I consider it as a loss because it was our game to win and we just threw it away. And yeah, the defense too also wasn't really that great in certain moments because I remember there were some 2 mistakes from Thiago Silva and Levi Cole, and if there were Arsenal players closer to them, they would have pounced, but I think they recovered quickly and then they were solid in the back. Thiago Silva was also very solid in the back, and Levi Cole was also very good in the first half too. So they were solid. The game was going according to plan until Sanchez messed up. I don't know what he was thinking. He's our number 1 now. He's our main goalkeeper. I don't know whether Petrovic is going to get a chance now that Sanchez has done that. And it's just one blunder from a good game from me. Like I feel like Sanchez was good. His distribution was so good. The way he was composed on the ball was so good. Up until that point. I remember I tweeted saying that our passes have been so good, and then just like 2 or 3 seconds after the tweet went out, he did that. I know this is all over the place, but again, like I said, I had notes to follow and talk about certain things step by step. But the draw has just put my whole thing in disarray, and so yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's just pure emotions. I'm not looking at the notes. I don't think I even need to look at the notes because I was praising some players and the players messed up in the final 10 or 12 minutes, and yeah, it was very difficult for us. To come away from that. So after Sanchez did that mistake, we knew that we were going to concede again, and I even thought we were going to lose because at the time they scored the second goal, there was like 2 or 3 minutes left on the timer, and then we don't know what the extra time is now. They give a lot of time during the extra time, so we didn't know what was going to happen there. So yeah, so we drew 2-2 at Stamford Bridge to Arsenal, a game that we should have won. We are now sitting 9th on the table, and I think we probably would have still been 9th if we had won because we would be at the same points with West Ham, I think. But I think West Ham have more goals. I don't know about that. I think we'd have been 8th or 9th if we had won. But yeah, so let me know what your thoughts are. Are you as frustrated as I am? And yeah, I think Arsenal did well to come back, but we gifted them the goals. We gifted them the chances. We gifted them that hope. They needed a glimmer of hope to come into this game, and we gave it to them on a platter, and that was so bad. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this game. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to like this video if you enjoyed the video. I know this one is a frustrating one, it's more like a rant, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, stay safe.